I hated when the buyer's agent thought that the due diligence inspection period was their opportunity to renegotiate the deal for their buyer. So here's how I put a stop to it. Before I started doing this, I used to do it like every other agent, where I would list the home, I would receive the offer, we had the inspection, and the buyer's agent would submit the whole line item of repairs that the buyer wanted done from the inspection. And then we entered a whole new negotiation between the buyer and the seller. But what I learned is, what if I could get rid of that part? What I began to do is, before we even listed the home, I would have all of the major inspections done beforehand and all of the repairs done before we put the home on the market. That way, before we got an offer, we could submit all of disclosures to the buyer ahead of time so they could have ample information to know what they're getting into. And once we received the offer, we would counter back with non-refundable earnest money deposit so that we could treat it much like a due diligence deposit, that if the buyer decided to cancel or get cold feet for any reason, that was okay. Just that the seller wasn't hung out to dry. They got to retain the earnest money. It protected my seller, and it kept us from entering a new negotiation midway through the process.